a constant juggle between taking care of my toddler, keeping up with the house chores. Balance can feel nearly impossible, but in today's vlog, I just kind of wanted to take you guys through the things that I do to help it work for me. Not every day is perfect. Not every day is the same. I go through so many phases where I feel like I struggle with this, but going back to these key points are really what helped me stay a little bit more sane. But mornings especially really set the tone for the day. I try to take at least a few minutes just to make my coffee, maybe do a little ice roller before my daughter wakes up so that I can just have that calm, peaceful moment before the chaos. This morning was actually a little bit easier because it's daylight savings. I did actually get myself out of bed. I'm so proud of myself. I got up at 6:30, but really it feels like 5:30. I'm gonna be doing this like all day long. This is what happens with daylight savings. Right now it's 8 o'clock, but my daughter probably thinks it's 7. So technically she slept in this morning, sort of. So that makes things a little bit different today. Even just 5 minutes to maybe get yourself dressed, wash your face before your toddler wakes up. This does not apply to newborn moms, by the way, because that is a completely different scenario and you're just trying to survive at that point. If you have a toddler and you feel like you're struggling, trying to find time for yourself, literally this is the biggest game changer for me. And I have never had like the willpower to get myself out of bed early in the mornings until now. Some of you guys might want to prioritize sleep more, and that's okay. It's just whatever works best for you in this season of life right now. So I got up before Chloe. I made my coffee, as you guys saw, did a little journaling, and I got to put on my makeup this morning, which is so nice. So now I'm gonna get dressed for the day. But welcome to today's vlog. I'm so excited to spend the day with you guys. Bed is made, got myself dressed. Getting dressed and ready for the day is so important to me. I feel like I am so much more productive. I just feel more like myself. So I'm wearing this little crop sweatshirt from Aerie last year. If they have something similar, which I think they do, I will link it in the description. And then I'm wearing these mini flares from Amazon. These are the CRZ Yoga brand. I'm obsessed with all their stuff, you guys. These are pretty much better than the Lululemon version. But we're gonna go and actually wake up Chloe because it is already 8:30 and I need to get her switched over to the new time change because of daylight savings. So let's go get her and have some breakfast.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love.
Starting to feel that early morning wake up this morning with the time change, but I'm gonna power through today. I just spent some time playing with Chloe in her playroom. I find that even if I just take like 15 to 20 minutes, half an hour, like it does not have to be hours of dedicated playtime with her. Just that little bit of time gets her like inspired to play independently, gives us a little bit more quality time so I don't feel guilty when I'm trying to get stuff done. But if I play with her first and spend that time, things go way more smoothly. I'm constantly reminding myself that balance isn't about getting stuff done. It's about actually being present. Now that we've spent some playtime, I can tell that she's feeling inspired. I also did a toy rotation last night, so she has all new toys out, and hopefully she will independent play pretty well because I'm gonna throw some laundry in, kind of clean up the kitchen for breakfast and all of that. She can either help me or keep playing. I let her help me a lot with chores, and it might take a little bit longer for us to get things done, but I've seen this quote that says our children slow us down, but maybe that's the point. And that's something I've been trying to work on also, is just slowing down in general. Like constantly rushing and racing is not helping me at all. It's just making me more anxious, and sometimes honestly that can slow you down even more.
In all the colors, summer love. Remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back.
Alright, while Chloe's doing her own thing, I'm gonna go ahead and film a hair tutorial. For some reason, my hair today is driving me absolutely crazy and I just want it up. So I might as well take advantage and film a hair tutorial. If you guys aren't following me on TikTok, which you should, I post mostly hair tutorials on there, but I really want to get into posting like miniature lifestyle vlogs. Balancing social media, and now that it's kind of become my job in a way, social media is not hard, it's just very time consuming. I just try to remind myself that I don't have to fit everything in at once, so wherever I can squeeze in time to work on something, I do. So whenever Chloe's playing independently, really quickly I sneak away and get something done, or I pull out my computer and try and get like an email answered, or edit a short TikTok or something like that. But mostly I will try to work on my stuff either when Andrew gets home from work or during Chloe's nap time. Finding balance with this stuff means to work smarter, not harder. So I'm gonna take advantage of this time and get this hair tutorial done.
I could really use some stuff like that.
My sourdough starter has doubled, so I'm gonna start mixing together the dough for that. And this is one of the things that I love to do while Chloe's awake. So she's eating her lunch right now, and that allows me some time to mix my dough, have little conversations together while I'm putting together my sourdough or doing baking. And a lot of times she loves to also join me while I'm baking. So this is just a fun activity that I can do for myself, but also can do it like while Chloe's awake.
Memories washed in every shade of green and all the colors. Summer love. Remember the lazy river days.
It's about 1:30, a little bit later than normal because of the whole time change, but Chloe just went down for a nap. And now I can have some me time. And I used to feel guilty for taking time for myself and not cleaning the house or taking care of different projects. But when I take the time for myself to do hobbies that I love, reading, stuff like that, I am able to show up as a much better mom when I am fully rested and feeling ready for the day or the afternoon, whatever it is. So one of the things I've mainly been working on is trying to stay off my phone during nap time. I love a good doom scroll. Sometimes I feel like it's just necessary, like if I want to just really not think about anything. Unless I'm doing work, most days I'm trying to put my phone away and either read. I love scrapbooking. Like I said, I love baking. And lately we've gotten a Peloton in our garage, so being able to work out during nap is really cool. I originally was going to do that today, but I think because I am feeling so tired, I need to listen to my body and rest. So I'm going to do some reading during nap. I have been reading Divine Rivals, which is I guess you could call it a romantasy. This is my first time ever reading a fantasy book that I enjoy. So I started reading Fourth Wing a few months ago and I could not get into it. One of my friends told me that she couldn't either, and she suggested this book as being a good intro to fantasy. I'm about halfway through, I think, and really loving it so far. I like that it has those elements of fantasy, but the storyline like is still easy to read, easy to understand. There's not like a bunch of fantasy terms like thrown in there where I'm having to like look up what such and such means and like dragons and stuff like that. I'm really bad at describing like what books are about and storytelling and stuff, so I will let you guys look that book up. But so far I'm enjoying it. It is part of a series. There's Ruthless Vows, I think is the second book. So I'm liking that so far. And then I just joined a book club and I've been to one meeting, read one book for it, and I suggested this book and it actually won the vote. So I need to get on reading this too, because I think our meeting is in about 2 weeks. But this is actually kind of a big book for having to read in 2 weeks, at least for me, because I fall asleep a lot and I'm not very quick at reading sometimes because of that. I've heard so much about this book. This is actually the same author as Fourth Wing, and while I said I didn't like that book, did read her other book. I think it's called The Last Letter, and that one was phenomenal. So good, super easy, like right away to get into the book. I love books where I just immediately am sucked in. I really need something like that for me to get hooked. So I'm really hoping this one's the same. As it says on the cover, it says as seen on TikTok. So this is a very popular TikTok book, and I will update you guys once I start reading it. But I've been trying to do a lot of reading because I want to read books that are on my list, and then now that I'm on a book club, I want to read those books. napped really well. Today is actually going a little bit better than I thought in that sense. However, I did not fall asleep whatsoever. You know, when you're just like so overtired that you cannot sleep, that was me, and I just need to get outside, get some fresh air. That helps me so much, get some energy. And whenever I'm feeling like I need a little time for myself, especially when my husband is gone all day on these long duty days or deployments. So we're gonna go on a walk. I threw on a different sweatshirt to stay a little bit warmer because it is still a little cool outside. Hopefully that'll help wake me up. I think tonight we're just gonna do like a girl dinner of some sort because I cannot be bothered with making dinner and cleaning up all the dishes and bedtime routine and all that. So today is a little bit not normal, but this is a perfect example of like how to find balance on a day that is also crazy because it happens very frequently around here. All done. Good job. Just put Chloe to bed. I'm ready to get myself ready for bed, and literally as soon as she's down, I try not to save work for after she goes to bed because I really want to save it for just having some me time. Again, doing any hobbies, reading. Most of the time it ends up being reading or like maybe watching a show. My brain just like has a hard time with doing like scrapbooking and stuff where I have to think and be creative after watching her all day and I'm really tired. I am probably gonna turn on some YouTube videos or something and just relax for the rest of the night. So if you guys made it to the end of this vlog, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and comment below what helps keep you balanced if you also have a toddler. I would love to hear your thoughts and what helps you. Anyway, I will see you all in my next video.